you doing? We are live again, and hope everyone's had a great weekend and a great Sunday. We are here to make a Hello Spring wreath. If you saw the live yesterday where I went over some of the spring items, then you would have gotten a preview of this wreath that we're going to make with this cute little Hello Spring sign with the bunny ears and the little bunny feet. We still have a Happy Easter wreath that is very similar. It's got the ears and the feet. So we're going to go with this one, make it today. It's got a little bit of a different color palette, but it's still springy. So we'll go ahead and we can get started on this. But I'm going to just give a second for everyone to jump in. I don't know if you saw on the Facebook and YouTube channel our new intro. So we have a little intro that leads you into the live. So let me go ahead and switch over here to my overhead camera, and we'll go ahead and show you what we've got. So we're going to go ahead and use the white wreath form, and this one is a little bit, this one's more like garland than like tinsel. So it's a longer like little nap or whatever. But I've used this one before, and really once you get the mesh on there, you can't really tell the difference too much. So we're going to go ahead and go with this one. Again, you've already seen the sign that we're going to use. So I'll pop this one back here again. And we are going to go with a pink base. So of the mesh, and then I've got these two to scrunch on top for the main part of the wreath. And then you have a little preview here of the ribbons. If I can grab it, we've got this one that's kind of like a blue and yellow flower. And then this one that I love, it's kind of got like a little purple floral sprig, but on a natural base. So we're going to do that one. And then we've got this, I don't know how much the glare, this one is like a purple, a lavender, almost a plaid kind of. There's white plaid there. And then we've got the pink glitter. And we used this one, we actually used this one on the Happy Easter wreath that I can pop over and show you as well. I have it sitting right next to me. But I think that one worked really well. So we're going to continue with that. Let me grab a garbage bag because I did not bring my bag, and if you've watched me before, you know we need the bag. So let's see, let me pop, and I'll try to switch. This is the Happy Easter wreath that we have. So as you see, the signs are very similar, except some of the color combination is a little different. So just give you a quick little peek of that one. And let me get it back here on the door. And then we can get started. Okay, so Hope everyone again is having a wonderful Sunday. So, hi Instagram Grumpers. How you doing? We're working on a Hello Spring wreath. So, we'll get started. This week, I didn't prep it like I did last week. Last week I already had the base done and all the mesh on top. This week I did not do that. So it'll be a little bit of a longer wreath making session tonight. But that's okay. I did it last week because I had a hard cutoff time. Because I had some, I think that was when I went to the Oscar party. So, but tonight is a nice Sunday night for us to just relax and make a wreath. So, I went to brunch this afternoon, so my tummy's still full. So, no growling there. Let's see. Okay. Got this, and we'll go ahead and start. I need to grab me a couple of zip ties. And then we're good. I don't know if anyone's had an exciting weekend. I've been pretty busy. I started looking at taxes yesterday. The most unfun thing in the world to have to do. This year I really put it off. I did not want to do it, but still got a month, almost, pretty much, so. We'll be okay. We'll get there. So we're gonna go ahead and this one is one of those kind of see-through ones. I don't use too many that have the loose weave like this. They're kind of interesting to get to do that though. Sometimes that's nice. Do something different. But I was trying to work on the camera setup today, so I've got a whole bunch of, I've bought like 3 cameras and some of them are going back, but that's okay. Keep myself busy. Get that one. And we'll be good to start. The weather down here in Florida has been, it's actually really nice. If you ask a Floridian, they would tell you it's been cold because we have a little cold front that came through this week. But like literally it was maybe the 50s, the upper 40s. But then it was in the 70s by midday. So it's not really cold per se, but for those Floridians, I'm a natural born Floridian, but still, it wasn't bad for me. Okay. Here we go. These little puffy ones with the more garlandy are interesting. I did one recently, and it fits the same amount of ribbon and everything in it, but it just feels, since there's more, it feels like you're gonna run out of room. But it's fine. It's the same. Oh, I need to do a little more and push it back. Yeah. So this one is a really kind of see-through I picked this one for the base. I should have known that it was going to be see-through. It's not bad. I like the more solid ones for the base, just so that if you see past the top ribbon, it hides. But this is okay. I kind of picked this because I wanted little pieces of pink to like peek through the purple, and then the little Easter. I call it Easter. It's Easter pastel-y colors. So this one, I think, if I think in my mind, yeah, I think this is going to be the last spring wreath that we do. That's specific spring. So the next ones that I'm going to start working on are every day. I have a couple signs over there, I think. I have a couple that say welcome to our home, one that says hello. The welcome to our home, I actually made one before. I never posted it online. I made it we gave it to a friend. But actually kind of like a second mom. But I'm going to make, I bought more than one of those signs, so I'm going to make another one to post online and everything. But yeah, we have a similar one that says hello, and a family one that I want to do. And then I kind of want to do, I have one sign. It's okay. I don't know. I haven't made it because I don't know how happy I am with it. It's a rainbow one. A rainbow love one that I want to do, and maybe look for some more of those to throw in the mix, because we have the other love picture frame one that's just the regular red and white, but I want to have a rainbow one too, and I have that sign. We might try it, but I might look for a backup sign in case I'm not happy with that one that I can use instead. You know, that was just one of those signs that I got from Amazon. And sometimes you can get nice things on there, but you just never know from the picture. You can't really tell. So, yeah, so that was, that's that. Okay, we're heading down to the bottom row here. Go. Yeah, this one is very see-through. It's more see-through than I usually do for the base, I mean. But it's gonna work. Especially this purple one, I don't think you're gonna see through it that much, which is good because it'll cover up a lot on top. So this weekend, what did I do? I can't even remember what I did yesterday. Today we went out to brunch for one of my husband's old co-workers' birthdays. So we did that, and that was fun. Got to meet her. I had never met her, heard about her, but had never met her. Yesterday, I think I just... I went to breakfast with friends, and then I did things around the house, changing air filters and all that fun stuff. that wears you out by the end of the day. So, when okay, we're coming along. When we get the base done, I'm gonna show you the last wreath that I made. Well, not the last one. The last one I made, I haven't posted online yet. That's a hop into spring, another spring one. I can show you guys that one too. But I'll show you the last Easter one that I made, which is probably my favorite. It's the carrot one. I don't know if you've seen it. I had the idea based on when I found the sign, and I already had the carrots because I was going to use them for a snowman's nose and didn't like it, and I just said, I'll save them for Easter, with not knowing what I was going to put them with. And it turned out it's one that I would keep myself. So I like that one. So we're getting there, and then I'll show you that. Pop you over to that so you can see it. I don't know if I mentioned it on the last live. Now, on litapothecary.com, you can watch all of our lives in real time. So that's something new that I just added a week and a half ago. So as we're live, like right now as we're live, this is going to be streaming on Lit Apothecary as well as where whatever platform you're watching it on. Because we're on multiple platforms now with the lives. We've got Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and now litapothecary.com. So let's get this. I did a little extra on this one. I try to look when I start to see how it's going to end up. Oh, that's going to be good. I put a little extra so that I could have this little poof here at the bottom. Because see, this big poof, I just felt there was a gap there. So this is in the bottom anyway. So it's not really going to be seen. But I want to be able... I want to be able to... make sure that just in case everything, all the wire is covered. So, gave that a little extra so we could poof it out. Let's get this. There we go. We've got the base. This is just the base. Now we'll go to the other mesh. I'll set this aside. And before that, I promised you that I would show you the carrot wreath. So everyone except Instagram is looking at the carrot wreath right now. But don't fret. I will bring it over and show Instagram as well, the carrot wreath. So let me grab it real quick. So this was the carrot wreath. I loved this little sign that said "Meet me in the carrot patch" or "at the carrot patch," and then I felt like the "Every Bunny Welcome" kind of went with it. It was cute. And then the little random carrots. I think a big thing of it, this green in the mesh, I really liked the green mesh. And then this other little pastel-y, kind of Eastery one that has pink and orange and yellow. I liked that as well. So that is the Meet Me at the Carrot Patch wreath. I'll set that one there. And then, well, let me grab it and I'll put it back. while while I'm up and showing off wreaths, I have this other one here. This one is not spring or Easter. It's really any time. We have our Golden Girls wreath. I brought this one in the craft room with me just to have. So this one is available. We have a few of these signs to be able to make multiple of this, but I really liked this one, and I like the kind of neutral colors, or this one could be in any time for someone that likes the Golden Girls, or just flowers in general. So let's go ahead and we'll get back to cutting our mesh for the top. Okay, got that. Oh, let me roll this one up before we get crazy. So, while we're doing that, let me real quick. I just want to make sure that I can share this one. Here we go. Done. Sorry about that, but just wanted my personal account to share it, so some of my friends that like to watch know that it's out there, that we're live. Okay, much better. Push this one back here and we'll get started. This one is a little see-through as well, so we'll see. Should be fun. Let's see how. Yes, this one is a little more dense, even though they're mesh, so they are all kind of see-through, but that one's a little more dense. Let me get this down. I'm going back to my old setup there, where I let it just drop so that it doesn't try to close up on me. And we will cut for the top our 8 pieces for the top. So each one is 2, so we'll cut this 4 times. And I'm going to move this back here. One, and then we'll cut for the bottom, or the inner and the outer. I call it the top. The wreath form, is when you first see it, it's stacked. The outer one is lower, the inner one is up. So I always call the inner one the top. But I guess it could technically be either. It's the inner circle. There we go. 2. This is really pretty on camera when I see this multicolor one. 3. Okay, one more. This is part of why last week I went ahead and got everything prepped, because I guess when I look back on the videos, it's not that bad, But like in my mind, I'm like, okay, how boring is it to just watch me cut mesh? I mean, I try to talk and about different things, but you know, how fun is it to just watch someone cut mesh? But that's okay. So there we go. This, now I've switched. I already got the 4 for the inside. Now I'm cutting 5 of each, so 10 for the outside. And I make those a little bit longer to make the wreath nice and full. On the to like go out a little bit more to make the 24 inches round. Sometimes it's a little more than that, 24 and a half. And then if there's floral that sticks out, it can be 27 with with the floral. So, and this one I haven't decided if I want to put floral on it. I did, on the Happy Easter one that's similar, I put floral. I haven't decided. Did I do 3? Yeah. But I pulled a couple flowers, but I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to use them or not. Come on. There we go. One more. These are those kind of rolls. You never know. And I guess I just don't look at the length on the roll. You're either gonna have just enough, or you're gonna have a lot of extra. But the lot of extra are usually just the solid ones that are plain. And both of these are, even though the purple one is kind of solid, it's not. It's one of the prettier ones. It's got some white in it. But yeah, that's all that's left. Not enough really to do anything. I mean, I could scrunch it up and, do something with it on a piece, but it would be a random one piece on a wreath. You wouldn't be able to have more than that, so I'll probably toss it. Usually what I do. Put these down here, and I'm gonna save my tubes. I don't do anything with them. I give them to one of my friends who does crafts with them. She makes other crafts with them, so support other crafties. Hi, Carrie. Hope you've had a good spring break. Okay, we got the mesh. So, we can go ahead and put it on the wreath here. And we'll start. I'm going to start with the bottom. Of course, I knocked a flower down. This one, I'm going to do the poofy method this time. I've been in a poofy method mood lately. All the recent ones that I've made, this is the method that I've used. I haven't done the little scroll method in a while. It's pretty too. It's just this one is more full. Oh, good. I'm glad you had fun. It's I saw at the baseball game the other day when you posted. Ooh, this purple is pretty. Even from up above, I don't think you can really see it. So I'll turn it around. But yeah, this part on the pink background, it's pretty. Yeah, and even next to the other one. This one is going to come out good, I think. And I'm kind of excited for that ribbon with the blue and yellow flowers. Honestly, I don't know why. It's just that one I saw it and I was like, I have to use this one with this wreath. So. Oh, cool. It's always good when they win. Okay, let me grab this real quick. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. So I'll have to show you, because you just popped on the sign. Oh, no, you can see the ears poking out, but so this is the sign that we are putting on this wreath, this Hello Spring. So that's the, with the little rabbit ears and feet, just like the Happy Easter one we have. So, and I have over here, I'll show a couple of them. I showed them, just in case you didn't catch the short. It was a short live yesterday. I did a short live. I think I was testing a new camera, and actually I got a new camera today because that one kept freezing. So. We'll see. That's what I'm working on now. But yeah, I'll show a couple of the other candles, the newer ones that we have in the luxury line. This purple, yeah, this combination is working for me. I'm liking it. Yeah. this multicolored one, I really like that. I think I might have one more roll of that. I bought a couple rolls of it. To while I'm showing you the candles in a minute, try to check myself out on letapothecary.com. I have not. That's the one thing, because I'm on live, I don't get to see it live. I might check and just see it going. Yesterday when it was over, I went on right away and it was already available to stream, but of course it wasn't live anymore. Yes, these colors are I'm happy with them. I picked the colors mainly because of the sign, actually, because the words have this, the pink hello and the purple spring. So that's where I got the color combination from. So yeah, they really work for spring. And I keep checking every week to see for Instagram if they're going to give me the, forget what they call it, OBS or something, so that I can use the multiple cameras on Instagram to go through the streaming service. But I still don't have that, so we just have the fixed view on that side, where everyone else has the multiple cameras. But I don't actually have the final cameras that I'm using on multiple. I have some on order, so I'm having occasional problems with like the front one freezing up on me. So it's not the one that's on now. It's the one that when at the very beginning, but I had it at the beginning and I was like, well, I know I'll be fine for the beginning. And then if it freezes up, we won't be using it. So now we'll go to the inner circle. Let's see, how do I? That was going to happen because everything's catching. There we go. One time I'm going to go. Okay. I was used to going on that side. That's there. Here we go. Yeah, I'm happy with this. I think it looks pretty good now that it's kind of coming together. Oh, and I have to show you the other spring wreath. I promised you guys that I would show you that one when I showed you the carrot, and I got distracted. So I didn't show it to you. But I'll grab that. That one I'm going to put online, available for sale tonight. I actually was trying to decide if I was going to move the position of the sign. I put it out there online. I think I'm happy with how it is. I have to see if I got any more comments though with suggestions. Yeah, this combination works. The purple, yeah, works really well with the multi in this case. And I think it's because it's got the exact same purple color in this mesh. Even though there's only a little of the purple. Tight, there we go. Oh, good. We have only 2 more, and then the mesh is done. And then I can show you some candles. And I have a surprise when we get to the ribbon for everyone, for everyone that's watched our lives in the past. This will be the first time that I'm going to be using it. This is that one that likes to catch while I'm making it. The same type of fabric. I've had another one. Okay. I do see a lot of the pink in it too. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. Pull that through. Let's see. Here we go. Look at that. That looks good. I'm happy with it. Yeah, it does. It gives the vibes. Tie-dye vibes. Okay, so let me set this back here again. Back over here. I don't want to get it mixed in with the Golden Girls wreath that I showed earlier. Let me see if... Okay, I am good. I wasn't sure if the front camera had frozen on me. But I actually might switch you guys to just the overhead because it's a better quality. So this is our Lit Simply, and I think Instagram, you're getting a little glare from the light, so I'm going to cut it off for a minute. And then I'll go turn it back on before we get started. So this is our Lit Simply line. It's in a nice black luxury jar with the diamond lid. We also have red ones. The only difference is the red ones may have dyes in them, but they're all natural wax, which is a soy, coconut, and beeswax blend. I'm sorry, I'm trying to read. Oh yeah, there's a better picture over on the other side. The Instagram is on a tablet right now. I'm going to probably try to switch it so that we use the back side of the tablet at some point. But yeah, so yeah, this is the teak mahogany in the Lit Simply line. So, and it has no dye. And it smells really good. It smells exactly like, for any of you that like the teak and mahogany scent, if you've smelled it other places, it's exactly the same. So that is that one. And then another springy one in the line is an elderflower spritz. This one is elderflower, but because elderberry is a berry, it smells a little fruity. So it smells really good. So those there. And then I'm going to grab the other spring wreath that I promised you earlier I would show you, and then I forgot. So yeah, let me grab that one. This one is going to go online. This one's going to go online. Let me see. Switch to this camera. Yeah. That one's going to go online later tonight. I might put it on the other camera for everyone that's on Facebook and YouTube. But I got you, Instagram. So we got all the flowers down here and the little Hop into Spring sign up here. I love the vibrant orange and yellows. So let me try and swap it out and hear my bells from my wreath hanger. Let me see what we got. It was acting weird for me. Yeah, it's still acting funny for me. So we'll see if no, I can't get that one. Didn't want to, it powered off. That's why I pushed a button to power that off. So there we go. You've kind of got it. I don't have any lights on it right now. So, but that's fine. You can get a quick little peek at that. And then we can go ahead and, this is not the correct price or anything. But yeah, so I just wanted to give you a quick peek of that. I promised you that one will be going online tonight. But we'll get back to our ribbon. And I want to show you my little surprise. For any of you who've watched me since the beginning, you know my janky little piece of cardboard that is my ribbon measurer. I got me a true ribbon measurer. We're going to go with 12 inches on the ribbons today. So that's the one I got out. I actually got the whole set, so we have the other sizes as well. But we don't have to use the janky little ribbon measurer anymore. That is the cardboard. So that's good. So we'll see that. I'm gonna go back to, oops, nope, I'm gonna go to this. There we go. Okay, so let me grab the ribbons. I'll start with this one just because yeah. Yeah, did you was that for the wreath? Or was that yay for my little that yay was for getting rid of my janky little cardboard? I know. So I know you've been wanting me to get rid of that for a while. But I had to find the right one. So yeah. And you know what's nice is I can pull the ribbon tight and the cardboard doesn't bend. This wooden stick doesn't bend like the cardboard did on me. So it's a lot better. There we go. This one might have one more wreath in it. Yeah, there we go, and we'll cut that. Yeah, but anyway, that Hop into Spring wreath, I had put it out there yesterday on live, and I put it out on TikTok as well, asking if anyone thought how it looked better. With the flowers on the bottom, like I showed you guys, which I think is my personal favorite so far. I went back and forth, or have the flowers on top draping down, and then have the sign on the bottom, or even possibly have the flowers on the side and flip. Have the sign on the other side with the arrow pointing towards the flowers. So yeah, that was my 3 choices. They all look fine, I think. Couldn't decide. I kind of liked them on the top, but the only thing about with the flowers on the top, in my mind, it felt a little top heavy, because the sign is not a big giant sign. So I just wasn't sure about that. Okay. I really like this ribbon. This ribbon I looked at multiple times before I finally went back and bought it. And I think mainly the only reason I didn't buy it the first time was because there were other ones that I needed for specific wreaths at the moment. And I'm like, I don't need to buy more than like 7 or 8 rolls of ribbon when I have a whole bunch of ribbon. That's the funny thing. It makes me laugh. People are like, you don't need any more ribbon. And then I go to make a wreath and they're like, well, do you have a ribbon that looks like this? I'm like, no, and that's why I have to keep buying ribbon. There we go. This one is nice. I don't know if I decided which ribbon was going to go with which. When I put it on the wreath. So we'll have to figure that out. I don't know. Oops. So yeah, we'll cut this bottom off. I don't know how many of you on, or that are watching this even in replay, follow me on TikTok, but this last Friday I did a couple TikToks and I was working with my friend Kevin, who's a writer and he's an author, and he wanted to start doing TikTok to promote his books. So I did a stitch with one of his because he just got on TikTok recently and just Friday did his very first TikToks. So that's one thing that I did. I put these a little too tight. That's one thing that I did this past Friday night, is do a bunch of TikToks with him. And you don't see mine because there's only one on my account for him. But yeah, got him on there. He's got a new book that came out in November, Graphic the Novel. So it's very interesting. I bought it. I haven't fully read it. I have listened to snippets of it because I've gone to some readings that he's done, but I haven't actually had a chance to sit down and read it yet because the beginning of the year is very busy for me, which is part of the reason why I hadn't been on live in January or February for the most part, because those 2 months are crazy for me at work. But we are back again, doing spring and, well, last spring for the year, or for the season, but then I'm kind of excited to do some of the regular ones too. Some of these regular everyday wreath signs I've had for a while. I bought some of them during Christmas, but at Christmas you're so busy, all you can do is Christmas. So I didn't get a chance to actually do the everyday ones, and now I'm kind of excited that I'm going to get to put some more everydays into the mix. And I'm kind of excited because at Valentine's I expected to do the rainbow heart one. That will get to work on that one too. So over the next few weeks, as we do lives, those are some of the ones we'll do. And then you might see a random one pop up here and there that I do on my own. Because sometimes I do this as just relaxation. Sometimes I just want to sit and be quiet. So how boring would that be if you were watching me and I just wasn't talking? Maybe some of you would be like, okay, could you shut up? But I think it would be boring, so that's why I don't go live those days when I just want to relax and be quiet. There we go. There's our ribbon board. Be the new one that we use that won't bend on me. Okay, well, we got this one. We'll go ahead and dovetail them. Yes, this one is so pretty. And even though it's blue and green, I didn't care. I was like, the blue is close enough to the purple, and it's kind of, some of the darker one is almost violety, that I said, I want to put this in this wreath. And I think it'll look good. I always like to have one with personality anyway, at least one that's got personality in the wreath, rather than just a plain, this is cute, the purple, and the glitter you can never go wrong with, but they're just solid colors, so I wanted something that has a little bit more personality. So this one will be it, along with that purple sprig, because I really like that one. But yeah, I couldn't pass this one up for this wreath. There we go. Oops. Oh, I never went. Well, I got distracted showing you candles and wreaths. I never personally went and looked on litapothecary.com. I think I have it pulled up. I think I already have it pulled up. Yeah, I do. I'm going to just head on over there and just see what that page has to show me. Oh, yeah, so I can see moderation activities now hidden. Okay, yeah. I'm not going to play it because I don't want to mess you up with double sound, but at least I got to see it. See it live. Just because I wanted to. You know. You guys come and spend time with me, so I don't have to be all 100% professional. Even though we're trying to get a little more professional with the setup over here. And one day I promise Instagram I'll add you. As soon as they let me, I will add you and you will have all the multiple views, and I won't be having to move back and forth to show one group one thing and then the second group the other thing. So yeah. This weekend has gone by so fast. Every weekend seems to. And then tomorrow it's going to be Monday and back to the grind. I like this one. I don't know. Maybe like that. Because I kind of don't want two that have the same. Yeah, I might do that. I'm trying to figure out what's going to go where. Which ribbons are going together. Because I just picked them up out and had them sitting. I had them sitting here for the week. Because I told you guys last week that I was going to do this one this week. And I was actually planning on doing it in the middle of the week, but it was crazy. So I said we'll do it this weekend because it's spring and I need to get it out there, and because I promised you this week. So, and now that we've got all this, all these different views of it, I wanted to play with it and test it anyway, because I keep changing the cameras. I'm not happy with one, I change it out. There we go. And one day I'll get to the point where I can start giving you specific times. It's just maybe in a month or so. April? Yeah. It's just sometimes I don't know what's going to happen in the week, so I don't want to promise you, Wednesday night at 7, and then Wednesday night I'm like, it's 7:15 and I'm still at work. There we go. Good, we almost have the ribbons ready to go. Then we place the sign, and then I gotta decide if I want to put flowers or not. I only really had one little flower that I liked, and I don't have tons of them. I only have 6 little sprigs. So we'll see how they look if I just put those. But I don't want it to look chintzy either, so. Make sure the purple. That does look good. That looks fine. I'm still over here second thinking what I'm gonna do. Okay, let's get the wreath form back up here so we can start placing the ribbons. So this is not too bad either, Instagram. I've tried to give you a little bit more of an overhead view, and I think it's a little bit better than it used to be on the old setup. So now let's see. That might work. Ooh, that really works too. Oof. Okay, I know how we're going. And I think we're going to do the out from the middle method because of the sign, the size of the sign. Yeah, that orange in this multicolored ribbon, it does pop really well. I think that's good. Let's pull the pink down, I think. I never know which way I want to go. Why are you catching on to me? Okay. Look at me. Okay, never have done this. I missed one end, so we gotta cut that first. There we go. Now we can place this ribbon. We don't want a flat end on one side. That would not be good. Now, we're going to pull these. We're going to actually do this opposite. So, I rarely do this. So, I have the thin ribbon going toward the center on the pink and sprig, and the floral and purple, I have the thin ribbon coming out and the floral ribbon staying up, which is why the wider one. I just think it looks better. The purple sitting on the purple, you don't see it. And it looked horrible on top. I didn't like it on top of the orange and pink and yellow. The other one, the pink in this sprig, looked so good on top of that plaid. And the other one looked not good. So it had to go with the purple. But I want you to be able to see that purple ribbon because I like that plaid. It's nice. Okay. Ooh. I don't know what happened here. I'm gonna fix this. I'm not happy with that. Okay. Much better. There we go. There we are. So, what does everyone have planned for the week? Do you have a busy week? Do you have a normal run-of-the-mill week? Or a nice relaxing week? Oh, that would be nice. I wish I could have a relaxing week. I do have not a crazy week, though, at least. On the book so far. You never know what happens in the end. But right now, the week is planning to not be crazy. Kind of a normal week, which is nice for me for lately. This week, I mean, got plenty to do, but still. I'll put this down. Yeah, back to working baseball. You got back to the grind, like I said earlier. I'll be happy to be back to just a normal schedule. Please, fingers crossed. Yes, Miss Bean walked in here, checked out what was going on, and said, nope, and she turned around and left. So, she was, before we went live, she was actually sitting behind me. So, but then I guess she was like, I don't see my fans out there, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave. So, because it is all, you all are her fans. She's really the reason that you come to watch. Most of the tax stuff is done. I have one more round, but I have like 3 weeks before that's due. Well, really 4 weeks before it's due, but we better do it a week ahead. So, yeah. Get that done. And the audit is almost done. 2 more weeks, but the draft is out, so no more questions. Thank goodness. Okay. That. We're getting there. I'm seeing the bottom of these piles. I think there's 6 more total. 3 of each set to go and tie in place. And then we'll be ready for the sign. And it's funny, once you get to that point, you're almost pretty much done. I mean, if I put floral, that takes time. I've never glued it on live, only because I'll put it in place, but I like to take my really good time gluing it. so that it's good and secure and that I don't rush and I don't want to mess up any of the wreath, like any of the mesh or the ribbon. So I like to take my time with that. So I usually do that off camera, but I will place them if we decide, because like I said, I think I only have 6. They're these little, and they're kind of purpley. Well, they're cute though. They might blend too much with the purple. So we'll see. Okay. Yes. Now I truly am seeing the bottom of the pile of ribbon that we had. Yeah, I think you were right, Carrie. This, even on top here, this blue floral ribbon is really like showing really well. I'm happy that I made that choice, which that was like one of the first ones that I picked for this. I said, I think the first one was the pink glitter. I was like, this pink glitter, it goes and it's going to be on there. But then I think that was the second one that I picked, was that floral. There we go. Yay! This is the last set of this one. Okay, last ribbon to go onto the wreath. Okay, and ding, just like that, we have it. Looks good. Okay, so now it's gonna be time for the sign. I've got to push this up. I have to snip this this rope off, the jute. Hear that you hear that little jingling from the ears. Trim this a little more. I just don't want this jute popping out of the top. from the top. And the way it's positioned, I should have just pulled it out, but that's okay. I think I trimmed it good. Yeah, you don't. Oh yeah, you don't see it anymore. This one, let me get a little bit too. Okay. So let me pull this back in place. Let's see. What do we got there? That looks pretty good to me. I think we're good. I think we'll go with that. So let's get my little mounts. There we go. Know where I'm putting them. That's one of the most important parts. Is to know where they're going. It's for lining up with the wreath form and all that. This one still keeps on kicking. This super glue. It's about here. One of these days it's going to give out. I have its replacement already. The last few wreaths I've been nervous. I'm like, oh, I need to buy more. And I forgot. And so now I finally have remembered. So now it'll keep kicking for a while. Put the glue, and then I wanted to make sure I was putting it in the right spot because I lined it up basically in my mind with the lines that were in the, there's little lines back here. I don't know if you can see them. That's what I lined them up with in my mind, where I was going to put the glue. And I did this again. I did not get any pipe cleaners. I'm going to have to run over there real quick and grab a pipe cleaner. So, let me see, what color do I want? Okay, we're back. And I got some purple pipe cleaners. I was like, purple or pink? Had to decide really quick because you were waiting on me. So, and they were right next to each other, so it wouldn't have mattered. But I went with the purple. And this is a little darker of a purple than what's in there, so maybe I should have gone with the pink, but it's fine. You never see them. I just like to have matching. Ooh, just in case. It's a just in case. You know, I don't want a black pipe cleaner on a white wreath. That would not be good. Plus, I have so many white pipe cleaners. I don't know what to do with them all. Okay, we're ready. I got the extra one. I'm trying to do this, which is fine. I'm trying to set it upside down for me, just so that it will be right side up for you when you're looking. There, what do we think? Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Let's get it tied in place now. Gotta find, of course, I picked a spot right where this is by a wreath tie. So the wire form is hard to get to. Same thing here. It's because of the way I lined it up. There, this one happens to be symmetrical. There. There we go. I had it caught in a piece of mesh, and I'm like, come on. I can't grab you when you're stuck in a piece of mesh. There it is. Sure enough, the bottom is lining up the same way, right next to a tie for them on the wreath. That's okay. Just trying to find the wreath, the wire. This one is probably the hardest one. I got mesh getting in my way. I got the wreath tie getting in my way. The other end of the wreath, the metal wreath form, getting in my way. There we go. I'll have to tighten this up. I got them. Let me see how. It's pretty good though. But I think I'm gonna have to pull this down just a little. There. Okay. So, ta-da! What do you think? Yeah, I think it came out pretty good. I'm just resetting. We'll see if, nope, that one still doesn't want to do anything for me. We'll see here. Everyone's good, and that's not good. So I'm just resetting some of these cameras over here. Like I told you, we're having some camera freezing issues, so I kind of put you, there we go. This one is back. Let me see if I got my front one. I still don't have the front one back. But that's okay. So yeah, so this is the Hello Spring wreath that we got. So now we'll see if we want to put any of the flowers in it. Yeah, I don't know why this one didn't want to work. This poor thing, it doesn't want to be nice to me. No. Well, we're not going to go with that then. We're going to just stay over here. I was trying to get the front camera back, but it just wanted to kind of go off on me. So it is what it is, and we will look at the flowers now. Okay, so these actually have 3 different sprigs in each pack at least. So, but that means they're gonna just be really little. So they would really, I don't know if I did them, if they would to me just be little accents for the sign, maybe. Come on. You're trying to get me. And since I don't have that many, I don't want to make them be all crazy, And if not, we don't have to go with them. It was something I wasn't sure about. And I brought some of the little pink ones too, but I didn't know about some of the pink ones. Something dropped over here. What dropped? I don't know what dropped. Oh, I brought a couple of these. Yeah, I think it's because where I picked, there's less mesh behind it. The mesh is pushed back a little bit more. So you see these ears. Whereas I think there was so much mesh on that the Happy Easter one that they kind of blended in. Yeah, this one I feel like the ears show a lot better than they did than they do in the other one at all. So I'm not sure. What do you think about these flowers? I'm not sure. I'm not feeling this. I brought this little ferny stuff, kind of like I put on the sugar skull wreath, but I'm not feeling spring with this at all. So I don't think, and I could put some pinkies in there, but I don't know about the pinks either. If I think it'll just be those little purplies, and this one doesn't want to go in there. He wants to be a pain, but I can't even see what he looks like. I mean, if I just put a little spriggy. Oh, I didn't cut off of this. Leave my little leaf there, because I like to have a little bit of greenery too. This one was a pain to get in there. Let's see. I don't know how much they add. And I have a lot more of the pink, but I only brought 2 of them over here on this side of the desk. I feel like they kind of get lost in there. You know, they add a little bit. Not a lot. Let me turn it and see myself. It's not bad. I'm going to keep them there for now, but not glue them in, because, you know, I'll glue them in later anyway. And actually decide if I think I'm keeping it. Let me grab a couple more sprigs of pink. Yeah, I think I'm happy with how this one came out. I think the colors are nice. Now I just have to decide on the flowers, if I want to keep them or not. There. This one, I just want to get it deep enough in there, because I don't want the pink overpowering the purple. Oh, this is the one that has the tag on it, so I think it's getting caught on the tag, which I'm going to take out the tag anyway. But okay, this one is not being nice. And then this one here. That one came out. Let me cut two more these sprigs. I gotta figure. This one, they have ones that have multiple and ones that don't. And this one, it doesn't, and I don't want a lot. So there we go. ribbon kind of messed that one up. I feel like the pink makes them noticeable. The purples kind of blend, but then when you have just that little pop of pink, it makes you notice the flowers. So we might do that. We might just put one little sprig of pink and then these purplies. Okay. That would be how I would do it. Yeah, and I keep trying to go to this front camera, but this front camera is not, it's not working on me. So, yeah. So we'll switch over here just so that I can change out the camera that it's going to, because it's not going where I want it. Yeah. There we go. So I'll hold this up. The finished, oops, and I'm holding it upside down. Ha! The finished Hello Spring wreath with bunny ears for everyone to see. I'm happy with it. I like it. I think it looks good. I'm just trying to, there we go. So yeah. Yeah, so I think that looked, good. Okay, so let's see if I, nope. So I think that's about it then. I think we're good. We got all our stuff. So we got this wreath done. Hello Spring. Let me go back to the overhead here. And I'll give you one preview because I have not picked out all of the ribbon for this. But this is one that we're going to be working on soon. Is this Welcome to Our Home sign that already has some greenery in this bow. And then I have another one that says hello. The colors are slightly different. But we'll be working on this one soon. So stay tuned for that, everyone. And yeah, so we'll be making that one probably within the next week or so. So I flipped the camera because we had a little technical difficulties, but I just wanted everyone to be able to see me as we say goodnight, and hope you have a wonderful week. You can check out these, that Hop into Spring wreath that I showed you earlier. Will be online later tonight. The carrot wreath that I showed you earlier is already available. So everyone have a great night, and I will talk to you all soon. Good night, everyone.